We live right now, man. It's like really happening, like right now.
It's happening.
Yeah, man.
It's about that cocaine.
Man.
Y'all still hiding your identity? Or we ready to go?
Man, the faculty's on the way, so I probably want to get him a sec.
Yeah,
you know, the faculty about to
let me get these shares out.
pop in here. They said they said, you know,
Definitely not sitting in that chair right now.
they already I can't believe, man, maybe I can believe it. This is episode 60. Damn. I'm gonna say that again in a cooler way, but damn.
60 is a significant number in the Black hip hop community.
Oh man, yo man, as much. Don't lose that thought. Oh, man. Look, I don't even know if I want to talk about this, man. I was gonna talk about this with y'all, privately, but hey, man, we ain't started yet. So man, yo man, I was peeping your wedding gear was real fly, Lance, right?
Appreciate it, man.
Oh man, you was clean. You was clean like you supposed to be, like you always is, right? But I'm like, yo man, like that's probably how we should be rocked out at the shows, though, man. Like, come on, man, like, just something to consider, man. Like, cause I feel like throwing on a little icy, and turning up, man. I've been getting some interesting comments, man, and lately from a certain demographic, and I guess I'm an adult now, hitting them with that adult stuff. So they confessing. I've had confessions lately where they like, yeah, it's all, I'm like, for real? Why didn't you ever tell me? That type of stuff. So I'm like, damn. Okay, let me stay on that then.
Yeah.
Professional crushes be lit.
Hey man, it's wild. I just, for me, man, it's always been the joy of just sharing humor. But I ain't gonna lie. It all feeds. It's feeding the beast.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, man, I'm saying that too because I've been car shopping, but I've been suit shopping lately, man. Because got a couple airport trips coming up.
Absolutely.
You gotta have a suit in the airport.
You know what happens every time you put a suit on. When I put a suit on, I'd be like, why don't I dress like this all the time?
Right.
Because it is a different type of attention. And I'm not a stranger to attention, but suit attention is different.
I mean, look, if we keeping it a bean, I mean, if we're just talking, it might be worth a look just for like the ideas of like branding and like conceptually, it's something special.
Hey man, separation. I mean, yeah. Granted, it's been done. Kings of Comedy did it, but that's a different generation.
Baggy though.
Yeah, they had the baggy suits, man. What tour is coming with the slim suits, man? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to throw that out to y'all, so it's something we consider. Because, like I said, man, I got some fly stuff. I kind of want to. They gonna see it eventually, but I'd like them to see it on stage too.
I am of the thinking of some of the things that I say on stage will be received different if I had a suit on when I said it.
Okay, how about this? How about once we add in the weekends, right? How about we do it for one show? We do it for Sunday, and we call it Sunday's Best or some shit.
That's doable too.
Yeah.
And they just get fresh as fuck for Sunday.
Hey man, I'm excited because
I'll give you one. I've always thought about this too, just in general. I don't hate the idea of, and then maybe possibly having the Sunday show be clean.
Yo, I remember I done a clean show one time.
Mm-hmm.
I know David Studebaker. You remember this, Mike?
Yeah, give
So it was like cleanest comedy, but everybody on the flyer had suits on. So I thought cleanest meant like dress clean. So I had a suit on, not knowing it was a clean show. I was cussing like a motherfucker. And David in the back, like, yo, what you doing? You see what I'm doing? I'm killing these bitches. That was a good time. David ain't put me on one of his shows since, but that was a good time.
Right.
That nigga acting funny, bro.
I know. You killed.
That's all that matters.
Hey man, I just looked at this painting on my wall. This shit crooked.
Yo, you know what happened? You was laughing and you had bumped it or something.
That's
like
what
that.
it is. That should be crooked. I don't know if I have. It's like obviously crooked. I ain't gonna fix it, but I mean, it's just interesting to notice.
Hey man, you gotta point out stuff before they do, or the people will roast you. But it's like
Yeah,
that.
man.
It's that thing, man. That self-deprecation thing.
It's the Eminem and 8 Mile, man.
Yeah, man.
I am white. I am a fucking bum. I do live in a trailer with my mom. My boy Future is an Uncle Tom. I do got a dumb friend named Cheddar Bob who shot himself in his leg with his own gun. I did get jumped by all 6 of you punks. And we still fuck my girl. I'm still standing here screaming, fuck the free world. Don't ever try to judge me, dude. You don't know what the fuck I've been through. You want to keep going?
Yo, man, that reminds me. Me and BT was just talking about how entertaining it is catching L's sometimes.
On stage?
Nah, not so much on stage, but like within your stories. Not like your story is killing, but you telling a story about the time you caught an L. You know,
yeah.
we was just like it was just an interesting thing, man. It was
I've always had this interesting theory about rappers. Is Eminem a good actor, or have we never seen him like outside of rapper shit?
I mean, he 1 for 1.
Right. Because it was a good performance, but it's like I've never seen this nigga talk before.
Yeah.
I've only seen this nigga with overalls and a chainsaw.
I'll say this about a rapper. A rapper is an actor.
Right.
So, you know, in general, you niggas really are selling a story of some things that they've never done before.
Oh yeah, the full Ja Rule.
Yeah, if you believe them, they're a good rapper. They're a good actor.
Hey man, the faculty's here, man. Hey, thank you, faculty, for showing up in the building. It's good to know y'all here and see y'all and just feel that love, man. You know, I feel it. You know,
let's get to it then.
Yeah, let's get to it, man. I had a second thought, I forgot, man, but it was oh yeah, man, and everyone that knows, being part of the faculty, you show up and watch it live. But we thank you for listening on all the streaming platforms around there, man. Let's pop in here, man. Where y'all at? What's good with it? Right. We should have waited because it looked like Lance is he didn't. He's in.
No, I'm right here.
Lance
No.
Yo, your picture
I keep muting and unmuting my microphone because I'm eating these. I got some dried mango. Really delicious.
All about these dry
They're not
mangoes.
crunchy, right?
Nah. But I
Smacky?
feel like, because my microphone's right here, I feel like everybody could just hear me chewing.
Oh, I mean, but that'd be part of the entertainment, man.
Do you know people that like that shit drive them crazy?
I think everything be driving people crazy if they wanted to. So I try to, you know. I'm not doing this, but
That's because it's fruit.
But man, that's it. People that get driven crazy get driven crazy.
Hey,
That's
so
just their thing.
Lance, I don't know if you can eat this shit, but Mikey, I know you can. So yesterday, so the homie Chandelier White, Chandelier's she's vegetarian actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Makes these fucking. I went over her house one time and she made these fucking like croissant treats, and I've been eating these bitches ever since. So you take the Pillsbury croissants, right? Roll them shits out, and then you butter them, right? You melt butter, you put a little melted butter on them, cinnamon, brown sugar, and a little bit of white sugar, and you put the sugar in there, and you take apples, you cut up some apples, and put the apples in there, and then fold the croissant over and bake them bitches. Nigga. You talk about amazing.
I believe it, man. I wish I had like a oven in my hotel room, man. I would just bake the whole weekend.
Man, bro. Sheesh.
Y'all wouldn't bake the whole weekend? Just bake
Yes.
it, you know?
I'll be trying. I mean, it's a lot, bro. It's a sweet treat. So it's like I can only do this so often. You know what I mean? It's like I've done. The problem is when I do it, then I want it like 3 more times. So I've done it about 3 times in the last 10 days. But I ain't gonna do it again probably till like the holidays and some shit.
Oh, she showed you the recipe. She passed the plug.
Yeah, man. She done made that connect, bro. That should be super. It's not even. It don't really taste like an apple pie. It doesn't. It tastes like its own thing.
Yeah. I like that natural sweetness, man. Like that without the preservatives and stuff. Like, cause it's fruit. So essentially, you eat natural sweet.
It's oddly good enough. It's kind of better with like a Granny Smith, like a green, like a little tart or sweet apple. You know what I mean? Like a slightly sour, like a.
But how you gonna know? How you gonna know about the apple before you put it in there? When you have to
bite
it.
You know the green. You know the green apples are naturally a little more sour than like a Honeycrisp.
Gotcha.
The Honeycrisp, you know, those are straight from heaven.
Man, y'all cook?
I do.
A little bit.
Really
a little bit.
You cook? Would you cook, Lance? Air?
Little air.
Little seasoned air.
Couple herbs. Little quinoa. Few green beans. Sometime. Trying to become more self-sufficient in the kitchen.
You got an air fryer?
I do. What's your name? Got me an air fryer, bro. Griff.
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah. You know Griff, Mike, comedian.
Oh yeah.
We was at Keep the Distance, and he was just like, "Hey, I'm gonna get you an air fryer, my nigga. It's gonna change your life."
If y'all don't know Griff, that is a perfect depiction of his goddamn voice.
It was like, "I got you, my nigga. Watch where you at, and then call me when you get it and tell me how that shit tastes. And tell me it ain't the best invention ever."
Yeah, that air fryer is special. It's allowed me to enjoy fried chicken at Jace. It's not fried chicken. It's very, very good though. I still like baked chicken though. I still like it. Like the only problem with running my oven right now is, bro, it's hot as fuck in LA right now. Man, you know, bro, it's hot out here, bro. Like it's so hot. You'll go to sleep right, and the night will kind of cool down, and the AC's on, and it's cool. But then as the day goes on, the AC it ain't working. Like it's on, it's blowing. We don't give a fuck. Like LA don't give a two shits about central air.
Yo, did you pay for your air fryer?
Yes.
Oh, okay, because that's gonna have me going crazy. I thought we all got our air fryers for free, man. I'm about to say that's about to be.
Yours was a gift too?
Yo, man, Keisha got this rich uncle, right? So she just had popped over his house because she ain't been there in 2 years, and they was having some family shit. And she was standing by the door, and he was like, "Hey, go ahead and hold on to that right there." And then she came home with a big ass air fryer, and I was like, "All right." I was like, "Yo, that'd have been crazy. We'd have all got them for free, man." But I got
mine for free.
Ah, man, that's wild. That's wild, though. That's crazy, though.
Yeah, my cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, one day he was telling me about it. He was like, "Man, you gonna love this shit." I ate the chicken. He wouldn't tell me the secret, and
Right.
then she was like, "Man, you gotta go ahead and get you an air fryer." And he was like, "Just take mine." I was like,
What?
"Yeah, I love you, girl." And then he was like, "Yeah, man, it's cool."
Hell yeah. You just needed like electrical outlets at the house.
That's it. Took that shit off. It wasn't clean. I had to clean it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because but
That's the part of the story he ain't telling you. Then that same cousin was like, I'm gonna pay your electrical bills too.
Man, that's a cool ass cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the bill you hate in the house the most? That you're like, man, outside of the rent, you're like, man.
Oh man, I know my answer on this, man. What bill do I hate the most? The damn light bill. Cause I got one of those wives that's walking around, turn out the light. Why the lights on? You gonna leave it on? I'm like, you don't need work.
I was going back in there.
Yo, man, all days. Like,
do you leave lights on?
Hey man, I don't even think that much. I don't know. I guess.
I've been conditioned not to. My mom was like that. I don't ever have an unnecessary light on.
Really?
Ever.
I got all the lights on. It's a hallway light I'm looking at right now. I know I don't need.
Every time Tony come over here, he just start turning lights on. Like, nigga, are we in a fucking stop drawer? Nigga, turn some lights on in this bitch.
The way I see it, I'm gonna go back in there.
Right.
Well, I gotta turn it off before I leave. I'm about to go back. I thought it was like starting a car. Like if you keep turning it off, you burning electrolytes. Yeah.
Electrolytes?
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Yeah, that's why your car runs on Gatorade, and people don't know that.
Electrolytes.
Yeah, man, that's where it started.
Ooh.
Right.
Yeah, no, there's definitely one on there's a lamp on in there. There's a living room. Like there's a lot of lights on right now. And this ain't a light, this is the sun. I don't give a shit either. I be leaving lights on. I'm gonna take
oh, my bad.
Whatever your word. No, go day, man.
Nah, go ahead,
What happened, brother?
Go ahead. I was because we ain't started yet. I was going.
Yeah, I was gonna say what I'm even worse at is fucking cabinets, nigga. I leave cabinets open. All the kitchen shit, that should be wide open.
That's the worst when you see somebody hit their head on the cabinet, man, and then you're not supposed to laugh or whatever.
Shit, that shit was wide open. They should have been paying attention. You were finna say something though, Mike.
Yeah. Welcome everybody. Episode number 60. Black Tea University here. Black Tea University here. Yep. Mike E. Winfield. Watch this. The order changed because of the screen. B.T. Kingsley. Kinglsey. And Lance Woods here. Black Tea University.
Yeah. Hey, I got a question, BT. So you do the K with your hands. And I believe CT had pointed out that was it CT or Nate?
It was definitely CT.
Okay.
I think Nate believed it too, though.
So he made a whole video about how that's not a K.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that?
Well, it's clearly a K. He's just upset.
Can you put it in the camera and let the people who can actually see this decide if that's a K or not?
It's a K.
So no. With your other hand, can you break down the K in that?
So this is the stem. It's like a lowercase K. Because that's something else. This is Houston.
Yeah.
Right? No, this is Houston. This is Longhorns or gnarly dude. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's just weird. I don't know what that is. I guess that could possibly be a K. It's the K back. That's the K back right there, right?
Okay.
And then that's the little spring offs at the bottom. That's the little busted wide open legs at the bottom of the K.
So then what are the two fingers right there?
These?
Right.
He's just tucked in. This is just more back. I mean, unless I do it like that, but then would nobody else be able to mimic it?
That's Red's chain.
See, you really supposed to see it like this. Like if the knuckles is the full back, but
okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's clearly a K. I don't even know what else it would be.
Yo, my initials is Mike. I mean M and W, man. So I should have some cool shit like this, man. Like,
by the way,
Yep.
Like this. But then I got the E, man. So then it's just doing that.
You gotta go like
and the
this.
E.
You gotta
So
say,
it's literally this, right?
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
he Clayton's upset because he can't do the C because this is affiliated. You should get to throwing these up in LA and you're gonna have a problem.
Right.
You can't even throw them here. That's even worse. You
okay.
can't do over here. And he already said cuz a lot because he's from Detroit.
Mm.
And this is a problem.
He can't even advertise.
I can't do BT. That's a problem.
Or just join the Crips.
Yeah.
That's my only option. I can't do BT. You know, this looks stupid. This is timeout.
That's funny though.
You can't. This is blood. This is timeout. This is cuz. This is okay.
The Crips is accepting applications too. I seen it on LinkedIn.
And this is 2Ks, Kings and Crew. Come on, LinkedIn. Come on, man.
You know what I mean? So if you ever want to be a Crip, it's not. I mean, they accept an application.
You
You gotta be willing to put in work, cuz.
Do you learn to dance once you get there, or you have to already know?
That's a good question. That could never be a Crip. See, I used to. I still kind of Crip walk by mistake because I'm pigeon toed.
Mm.
So me walking regular is a form of Crip walking.
Yeah.
You ever been approached by it?
Where you from, homie? Oh, Sacramento.
I'm just slew-footed, man. Let me live.
Yeah, man.
Wait, I'm trying to think. Do you ever hear a West Coast beat and it make you Crip walk?
Yeah, but I don't do it well. But yeah.
But you feel it.
You know, we're doing all that shit.
Yeah. I'll try it. Yeah.
There's a Corrupt album, the Space Odyssey.
Space Boogie.
Space Boogie.
Mm-hmm.
It's some songs on there. I was like, I'd be affiliated in a motherfucker when that shit come on. It was like it feels like this album came out right when Daz was working on the Chronic 2001 and Corrupt was just in there snatching beats that was like in that wherever that mental space was when they was doing all their beats when Daz and Dre was in that like mental, he was in there snatching them up. The production on that album is phenomenal.
Every time I hear, and I never know whose song this is, but Snoop was on the hook. And if it ain't the crowd, and don't blaze it up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
But that beat always make you want to Crip walk at a cookout.
That shit feel good, man. Do the Bloods have? I remember the Blood Walk song, but do the Bloods have a little boogie or a jig?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
I know they got a call out, but I don't know what it would be just off the top of my head.
My question is, when did they come up with it? Was it they saw the success of the Crip Walk and it was like, you know what, we need a dance.
Y'all think y'all all niggas who can dance, homie? We be dancing too over here.
We could do that too, baby.
On Paru, we be dancing.
So whoop.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, historically, gangs have always danced. You know?
Oh, shit. Like the Warriors. The movie.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Didn't they dance in that?
You know, it's crazy. I only watched the Warriors once and I kind of halfway watched it and I didn't care.
I think I'm confusing the Warriors with the Beat It video. I think that's pretty. I'm pretty sure I put those two things.
Bad or Beat It?
Oh, fuck. And now I'm just confused. Oh, shit. Both. Beat it bad. Beat it.
Beat it badly.
Beat it. No, beat it. Beat it's the knives in the hand. Yeah, beat it. Because no one wants to beat Tavita, not the Bloods or the Crips.
Who's bad? Don.
Yo, I like Michael Jackson in interviews, man. I was watching some interviews with him, and one of them, he was being driven somewhere doing an interview, and he was like, "Yeah, take me to the Salvation Army. They have great stuff there." And then,
are you serious?
Yeah. And then he said the same thing like 30 years later. He was like, yeah, take me to the Salvation Army. They have great stuff there. And then he said, don't they, Tito?
And yes, the answer is yes, they do.
Yeah.
Give or take whatever neighborhood you in.
Yeah, I'm jealous of people who know how to like thrift, who go to Goodwills and come out fresh as fuck. Every time I go to the Goodwill, I just see oversized suit jackets, and they're always brown.
Yep, that's it. Goddamn Steve Harvey's.
Yeah.
Yo, you been in LA Goodwills? Yo, it'd be kind of unreal though. It'd be some dope stuff. Like, hey man, how this get here?
Yeah.
That's
It's
the
always
problem.
like a-
White people know.
Yeah.
Every time I go, it's like a bunch of like Mr. Feeney suit jackets.
Mr. Feeney.
Nigga
Was he the
from-
one over the fence?
Nah, that's Boy
He was
Meets
just the
World.
principal. He was the principal.
He was the principal. It's a bunch of those suit jackets. They got the little shit on the elbow. So I can't wear this where I be going.
Yeah, this shit.
And it's a 2X.
That's the interesting thing about a suit. If you do a suit right, it's gonna be you gonna have a respectable evening.
Mm-hmm.
If you do a suit wrong, man, it's gonna be a rough one, bro. You know, a bad suit is like black Air Force Ones. Like you wouldn't even know it's a mistake.
Mm.
You don't even realize you fucking up, nigga. I had no idea black Air Force Ones was like a no go. It made perfect sense when I bought them bitches. I had no idea that you ain't supposed to do this. I said, nigga, you ain't supposed to buy black Air Force Ones. Why? They black, they Air Force Ones. But my logic used to be if the brand name is on there that y'all love, let me live.
But that is a newer concept. Black
What?
Air Force Ones didn't always mean that.
Didn't always mean what?
What they talking about now?
Oh, robbery and death.
Like robbery and like what you nigga, you work at fast food? That wasn't always the case with Black Air Force Ones.
Yeah, but they look like that. Like, you know, I be fucking up shoes, bro. I'm pretty hard on shoes. So when you get black Air Force Ones, bro, after you know how like you that when that bend come in them bitch is non-slip.
So Air Force One advice for everybody. One, get a half size smaller than what you wear. If you wear a 10, get a 9.5 on the Air Force One. Two, don't be afraid to get the things that go inside the shoe to stop them from creasing.
Yeah.
And if you get the things to stop them from creasing, then stay with your regular size. Because it's gonna be hard to have that in your shoe and be a half size smaller. You ain't gonna be able to wear no socks.
And you know what?
Stockings.
You gotta wear the little try on slippers.
Imagine a nigga in some black Air Force Ones and stockings. This nigga is going to rob you and suck your dick.
It's a rough day.
Yeah. Nigga, like, nigga rob you and suck your dick. It's like, nigga, every time I come, I got less money.
It's a weird ass trip to Atlanta. The one of the things I just found this out, changing the shoestrings in the shoes make the shoes look new. Like if you clean your shoes, but you don't take the shoestrings out, them bitches still look new.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I used to get a bar of soap and I would put the laces in my hand. I would wash them like this, like I'm washing my hands. And then
That worked?
Yo, it would, yeah, absolutely. Each and every time. Yeah, man.
Yeah. But then you realize shoelaces be like $3 to $5. So you just buy some new laces.
I wasn't there yet at that point in my life.
Nah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I had some 11s. I just gave to my my little homie. And I'll say little homie. I'm only saying that because he's in high school. Like he's like a 9th grader. We're size 10, same size as me, pissing me off. But at first I put the laces in the washing machine. I did all of the cleaning laces. I was like, or I could just buy some new laces. And it changed the whole shoe. You just the laces is fresh now. This is different.
You're always good until that little plastic thing at the end of the laces fuck off. Once that fuck off, you got a long day.
Yeah, I haven't had that issue in probably 15 years.
That was
Like
the worst,
the
man.
plastic on the laces falling off.
Oh man. That made for a lot of hard mornings trying to get that.
Oh my goodness.
The damn
The little
lace
stuff
into the
through?
hole when you gotta. Then you pull one piece of it, then it string out. As you know, you can't get the rest through.
It all scrunched down to the bottom.
When you be trying to put that bitch in, it feel like you trying to defuse a bomb.
Right.
You like, oh, it's yellow is mellow, red we dead, blue is true, green is mean. You trying to put all that shit in? You say, man, fuck this shit, just blow me up.
So much of your younger life is based on trying to figure out how to put shit in the hole. Like there's a lot of that.
Mhm.
Like
Basketball, vagina,
do nigga the little blocks when you a kid.
the
Nigga.
little blocks,
Yep.
Right.
light bright.
Light bright, nigga, battleship. It's a lot of
Right.
man, stick it in the hole is a thing when you young.
Tetris.
Hella Tetris.
The worst thing, so for me, I don't have the shoe issue with the laces, but on like the basketball shorts, when the lace leaves one side
Oh,
and you
man.
trying to get it back in so you could tie your shorts right,
Mm,
the worst.
Hey man.
right.
Yeah,
Maybe
man.
I didn't explain it right to the people listening, but you know when you got basketball shorts in and the laces come through on both sides, so you can tie your shorts so you can get ready to go get some buckets.
Mm.
But
What's the
when one
pussy?
side of the lace comes out, so now that part is like inside the waistband of the shorts, and then the other side is just dangling. And you
Hella
gotta
long.
try to get the other side back out.
Oh man, that's the worst. That's why Stepman is banned from my like clothing in general, especially my shorts, man. Every time he would take my shorts, the damn elastic string ain't even in half of it anymore. Now, how do you get that? Do you just scrunch it like this and try to pull it all the way through, or do you stick a pin in and try to push a pin all the way to
I
the
never
end?
understood the pin thing. You mean like a stick pin or like a you talking about
like a long like safety pin.
oh that
They-
works way better than the ballpoint. I was like, I never that shit would never work for me.
Yeah. I would always try to like try to finesse it down, like flirt with it. But that when that didn't work, I would cut the hole bigger so I could try to stick my finger in as much as I can.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do sometimes. You gotta make that hole bigger so you can get your
Pause
finger
to
in
this
there.
whole conversation.
Life
Nigga.
lesson.
This conversation was old to pause when you said it should be dangling. I'd be like, it's hella long. Like we was this
No.
was
No, sometimes you gotta have some long shit dangling just so they can respect you in the proper way. So
because Hooper Shorts is for that. Hooper Shorts is the official uniform for I'm coming over here to fuck.
Yeah.
Depends. Yeah,
I can
absolutely.
see that. Right.
Absolutely.
Like we ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Ain't nobody seeing this. I drove.
Okay,
with
this
these
is the
on.
question, right? Or maybe this is some advice for the women. Tell you what I've discovered. This is how you know how much a man likes you. Is after y'all have sex, how long does it take for him to reach for his phone? Like I'm talking about if the second he busts a nut and he like, whoo, what they talking about on Instagram? Then you know you went to go get a rag. This nigga's on a full call, or he's like, yeah, everything but you. But if he just leave his phone there and just wait for you to come back, and he just want to kind of be around you, this nigga really likes you.
Especially if you trying to have a conversation with him, and you be like, so what you give me 1 second, my grandma's birthday today. Give me, give me 1 second. Gotta move some money in my account.
Yeah, hold on. Shams is tweeting.
It'll never take me no time to put my phone down because I'll be recording the fucking what? Huh? Getting it from the back and she never knew? What? Huh?
When y'all gonna release your tapes, man?
The sex tape?
Yeah, man. Everybody got a few in their possession.
Man, listen. If these all one of these auditions don't hit soon, that bitch might be coming out before I was waiting till I fell off. That bitch, I might need that bitch to put me on because I'm getting more ridiculous. I just did a fucking audition where I was supposed to be a football player, bro. I had on I had on the white beater. The white beater made sense. But when we went to do a full body shot, I was like, I looked at the video, I was like, it's a goddamn shame. I got on some shorts. I ain't got on no shoes. I'm just like, nigga, I'm at home, bro. I'm cozy, bro. The fuck, I ain't got no football pads in this bitch. What y'all want me to put on? Some leggings, nigga? Jeans don't make sense. Like, nigga.
Who just got football pads in their crib? Like, I've been waiting for this moment.
He got on cleats.
Either you love football or you love fucking Hawking Animal, the wrestler nigga. No, it wasn't Demolition. The Road Warriors.
There was you're right.
The Road Warriors. No, Demolition was in Smash. Hawking Animal was the Road Warriors.
But they
Hawking
showed the both.
Yeah.
You red and black or black and silver. I'm with you.
Yeah. Yeah, but why else would what the fuck I got football pads in my house for? I don't even have regular pads in my house because if a woman's on her period, she's not welcome. That's a joke. I mean, it's kind of, but no.
Yeah.
That's something else. You know, a girl call you and say, "Yo, I'm on my period," and then you say, "Oh, just still come through." Like you.
Yeah. We're just gonna stay in the front room.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna still get some head, but that ain't the point.
That's always a good time. Do y'all run red lights?
Absolutely not.
I don't have to anymore. Hey man. But man, let's just say I was in another situation.
Nigga, that was so on brand, nigga.
Hey man. I don't think I would. I don't think I would now.
This nigga said I don't have to anymore. Oh, that's funny, nigga. Whoo! All right.
Oh man.
What's the next subject, nigga?
Hey, man, I've been trying to segue for 30 minutes, man, but ain't been no turns, man. I can't, man.
Oh my God. All right.
Yeah, man.
Nigga, it's anymore, nigga. I don't have to. Isn't as funny as I don't have to anymore. That means you was there before, during, and after.
That could be used against you in a court of law. Your honor really said anymore, which indicates that at a time period.
Oh my God. Nigga, that is great.
Man.
You know what's funny is not only do you not have to anymore, but no matter what happens in your life, you wouldn't have to because that's your speed, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. Like anybody I ever meet, man, they ain't doing that. They passed that portion. Right.
I did it one time by mistake. We thought it was done. I think every man kind of has done the thing where,
yeah.
Well, I don't know. And one of these things, once again, this could just be women talking for your ego. But when the shit goes too deep, and so she wasn't on it, but it went to a point to where now there's some blood involved.
Yeah.
So was that the end of it or the beginning?
The beginning.
Yeah. So like you started when you
right.
Yeah.
Right.
It feels different too.
Yeah.
When you in the marsh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because a lot of women be dumb horny right on the end of that thing, or like they'll be like, oh great, I'm still spotting her. Who would have thunk it? Like
yeah. I just remember one time this girl's like she said she wasn't on it. Then I went in there and poured out. I had this goddamn communion juice on my dick, and I was like, what's going on in there? And she's like, no, I wasn't, but you started it because blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. Now, another woman, this is like a real funny, we'll laugh about this. because so in her head she was done, like it was over.
Right.
So we doing it, and it was the worst smell
Oh.
that we have ever. It was so bad. We was like, yo, we got
We is hilarious. She noticed it too.
yes, nigga. No, there was no way to not notice it. Nigga, we both stopped and was like, yo, this ain't cool. This ain't cool.
It's tough.
Yeah, because it don't mix with the latex.
What's latex? Never mind. So look, the point is, we just both had a moment that was like, no, we gotta stop. This nigga smells like hell.
And it ain't
But it
nothing
was
you
just-
can do, man. You can't turn your head to the side or nothing, man, because it's like on cartoons when the air be flying through the air.
Yeah. But the shit was just so funny to us because, like, I know her. Like, it's just good with her hygiene. It wasn't nothing like that. It was just something in that moment with whatever was going on. It was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, she ain't never had no smell issues, nothing like that. It was
Right.
just in that moment or whatever it was with her cycle. I don't know. But yeah, nigga, that shit was hilarious.
Nigga, hilarious shit during in those times be so ridiculous that like it's like, nigga, this is funny as shit. And this ain't really the time for funnies, but this is fucking hilarious. Nah, it definitely feels different. It feels way different.
Yeah.
It just ain't as smooth as a transition. It's a little, you know, it's like, oh shit, there's some quicksand in here.
Yeah, even if you're talking about like anal,
Mm-hmm.
I don't get the appeal, guys.
I got nothing, bro. I agree. At best, it's the third best hole, and that's me not counting hands and titties. Like it ain't better than head, and it ain't better than pussy. I don't know why I'm sacrificing myself to this.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Hey, man, this is what I think. Like, if you was with somebody for like, let's just say 20 years or something, you just gonna be like, I mean, what else? You know?
Yes,
You know,
that's
hey,
fair.
You know? But like, if you just meet somebody and that's your first move, that's a weird ass.
Right. I agree.
How you doing? Hey, you like stuff in your butt?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I don't even know your middle name yet.
Right. Shit, the first name.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I'm with you, Mike. If experiment with somebody for two people that's been together for a while, yeah, it's cool. But if ladies, if it's a dude and he want that first out the gate, like early, normally I only know two niggas that's like that. Normally them kind of niggas just like smutting chicks out. Like, oh yeah, you fuck with Tasha, yeah. No, I used to fuck in the butt. Like they just want to have it over you. They might not even really be into it. They just want to do all the shit with you so they can say they did it. Oh yeah, that's your girl now. Yeah, you know, I used to put it in the butt. Don't do it, bro.
Yeah, and then that wins in the conversation. If you like with the girl, you're like, damn, he just do that shit. I can't fuck with her now. You know?
It's especially like if you've been with her a while and you brought that shit up. That's what it's like. I'm a head fan, bro. It's like I'm good. If you give me I'd much prefer head or pussy. And if you got big ass titties, then I've experienced a pretty fire. You know what I mean? Like that was pretty impressive, man.
If I get some head and see your titties, you're all right in my book. And I think you should go and find somebody to love you forever. But if I get some head and see your titties, we can be done here. We can be done here. I mean, we might not have to be. It might be more, but
if I see your head, if I get some head and see your titties, chances are you're gonna be around me for a while.
that's possible too.
Yeah.
It don't sound like that only happens once.
Yeah, I mean, shit, we had so much fun this time.
Yeah, I mean, they both things can happen, but
Fucking be a chore. Fuck, like we fucking you just asking a lot. I'm more likely to get rid of you if we fucking. I'm more likely to create some space because I know how this could get.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of energy that you got to put into that because you got to, you used to at some point you wanted to win, so they know you're a winner. But then after they know you're a winner, then you're like, you know what I'm capable of, what I could have done.
You get it.
Yeah.
Nigga, this shirt is amazing, sir.
No, it's not.
This shirt is fucking phenomenal.
It's hitting. Which one?
The one
you got on.
No, man, it's hitting the light well, man. Because or maybe I don't have supportive people around me, but when they see this shirt outside, man, I catch it.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Those are flowers, right?
Yeah, those is black, like the white roses, right? But man, outside, man,
fire.
I'm glad it looked good right there. But
You
man,
need
I'm
some new
telling you,
friends.
that's what it is. That's what that is.
That's all that is.
Need some new friends, man.
Non-stylish ass friends, because I remember when Floral came in for men, and I got a few pieces, and it's like it's fresh. Niggas like, nah, nigga, black, and it's simple, black and white, nigga. What we talking about?
Yeah, man, the world ain't kind.
Oh my god, nigga! I saw this video of a nigga making fun of a nigga Jordans. Oh my goodness, hold on, bro, because I know you'll appreciate this.
Hey man, but you know what? That was almost a setup for a segue. Even though I didn't know where I was going, the world ain't kind was going to take us somewhere, man.
I know where it was going too, and I think it should still go there.
But man, I don't even know where it's going. But there's a couple.
Yeah, I know where it should go, but let me put this goddamn video up. Oh, bro. All right, give me 12 seconds. Okay, here we go. Can I share screen? Hold on, let me share this shit.
You got the power, man. Speaking of, man, I just worked with what's his name, man? You got the juice.
Oh, Mitch Marshall.
Yeah. Man, you got the juice.
Oh, what the hell? Brother, hold on, man. Hold on, man. Please. Who is that coming off the goddamn pick and roll there, boy? Oh, brother, who's that on the logo? Big Jordan never did that move. He never wore it, goddamn shoe. Brother got the baby blue goddamn kind, but I can't afford. Got the J's with an Air Max bottom, man. Brother, come on, let me get that. Oh, man. Let me play. Oh, got the coconut. Got the sky blue, man. Tango Mall. Thank you, man. Yeah. I like the bike, man. But those right there, man. I'm selling the other one. Oh, what the hell?
My man. Gotta mute it now.
He had him on choke too, man.
Oh my god. Nigga, when I tell you I was dying, bro. The pick and roll.
With the Air Max bottoms.
You a segue, Mike.
Yo, man. Let me try to segue off.
And so Boogie B's page is a dude SLV sounds with two S's. Oh my god. Woo!
No, Mike was saying the world ain't kind.
The
and he
world
was going
ain't
somewhere.
kind, man. Damn it, man. But all right, man. We gonna
fuck it, man. We here now.
Yeah,
Let it happen.
We gonna jump in some stuff, man. What's the name, man? Y'all know I don't even know. I was gonna say his girlfriend, man, but the tennis player that's going through the mental health stuff. Naomi Osaka, she was
with Cardi.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Cardi, man. She was doing interviews, and then the interviews got too much, and she stepped back and withdrew from some tours. And then, she came back because, the things was happening in Haiti. And one of the things was, she realized that she's living a really great life and almost felt bad for even living the lifestyle compared to, you know, her father's side of the family who was
Yeah.
suffering in Haiti and things like that. So she came back, and now I hear she's withdrawn again just because it's just too heavy, man. And you know,
The Haiti thing is,
no, just interviewing is becoming too heavy for her, man. It's
So some of that is what they call survivor's remorse. It's like you see that you're successful and other people going through stuff, and you feel like you should be struggling with them because we are all one people. You know what I mean? And like when I see people going, like dealing with that, I be like, wow, I don't get it at all.
because they good people.
Fuck them people.
Yeah. No, nigga, I'm with God. Empathy is a learned behavior for some.
Mm-hmm.
There was a parts of me, bro, when I was coming up, nigga. I was like, nigga, I was very Republican, nigga. You start talking economic issues, I was like, oh no, fuck that shit.
Not even to get too deep into that, but most Black people are conservative by nature and by how we were raised.
Right.
So you can talk about Democrats, Republican, but most Black people that I know were raised with more values and principles on the Republican side.
Definitely for sure, I would say economically, because niggas is pro saving and you know, keeping as much money as possible. And like what used to happen, nigga, is like my mama used to work every day, and our next door neighbor just kept having kids to stay in the system. This bitch was just gaming the system, and just, but you my neighbor. And every time my mama used to come home, she'd be like, "Hey, girl, you didn't see the stars?" She was like, "No, I was at work." That shit used to irritate me. I was like, "Hey, man,
at work where your ass need to be."
Right. She working, but her legs is up. And it's
working. I'm working for some.
This is pre-OnlyFans. So yeah, man, I get it. I think with it's weird, man, with athletes, man, because the media helps to balance out. The media like draws the intrigue of what they do. If we wasn't talking about what you was doing, then you just be some chick. If it wasn't nobody at these games saying that you was good at tennis and broadcasting it, you just be playing tennis.
Right.
Yeah.
So you kind of need it. Like, it's weird, man. That's a weird space to be in.
You do need it, man. And it's just weird though when we talking. Like I ain't know this the whole time because I never even thought about it. Like she only 22. Like man, like we versed for this. Like we feel built for this. You know, we've been in the toughest of times when you come through as a stand-up, man. When you go through tennis, man, there's hardships. You win matches, you lose matches. But man, like think about what we've been through on the road and towns where you had to go prove yourself to people, to expectations. Like our skin is thicker.
Has it always been that though for you?
You know, what, thick skin?
Yeah.
Man, it was early on, man. Like I was getting booed early. Like, yo, man. So I want to say, yeah. You know, people was clowning before I started comedy, man. Like I felt like, man, and therefore I've had to be one of those learn empathy people because I just wasn't like that. But then when you have enough people around you that's telling you you need to show more and you need more, I feel like fucking Dexter or some shit. Like I'm like man, I gotta like really make an effort to let people know I care about them because I do care about them.
You just don't show your care that way.
Yeah.
So like one of the ways, like I talk to more people than I probably should at times because I be trying to help as many people as I can. But see, one of the things I try to do is provide information. So it's like, if you say, yo, I don't feel well. Like, man, I don't have a way to make you feel better right now.
Right.
I have a way to, some information that will make you not feel bad later. I do have information about nutrition. I do have information about herbs. I do have information about exercise that could like really fix the issue long term, because what's happening right now is not important. Everything is about long term. So if you need some money, like I don't mind giving you some money, but I can also help you with money management because I had to deal with that. I
Yeah.
had to blow a bunch of fucking money. I had to, like I tell people, I have not had a car note. I had one car note in my life.
Mm.
And I was like, I don't know if I ever do that again. But I watch people, they get caught up in the system. So they got a car. Once you start making a little more paper, the next thing you do is just start buying shit you can't afford.
Right.
And when you buy these things, when I say you can't afford them, it's because you can't go give them the money and they give it to you. Most people don't even own their phone. They're financing their telephone.
Right.
You're financing your car. Then you have a cable bill.
What's your advice, man?
To minimize your bills. No matter how much money you make, if you make $100,000 a year and your bills are $98,000 a year,
You broke.
you got $2,000 to play with.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like that. That's why when you say that the lady you talking about and your mom, y'all's neighbors, because somebody fucking their money up.
Right.
Because you shouldn't be living, you shouldn't have to live next door to somebody who's doing that. You just don't know how to.
Manage.
I'm pretty sure she was making more than my mom. And
Or that's what I'm saying. Or she don't know how to manage her money because
she was gaming the system well. Good. Had one baby acting like he was special. She was good at this shit.
Yo, man, but a lot of people feel, man, that the system is to be used. The system is there, man.
I
Yeah.
believe the system is to be used. I think the problem is we get comfortable on the system and now the system is using us. See, everything costs something. It's like you could say Instagram is free. It's costing you a lot of time. Spending a lot of time on that bitch.
I don't never be on Instagram except for most of the time. Nigga, you ever pick up your phone and realize and don't like you wake up and be like, oh shit, nigga, like I had to break that habit. I was like, I was
Yeah.
literally, and my feed is very toxic, nigga. It's like I wake up, booty butt cheeks, nigga.
This
Top
is
of the morning. See you.
That's how.
Before
What's the page? The explore page. That's how your explore page look. It's
Oh
just-
yeah, man. My explore page is probably all ball family shit,
yeah.
comic book shit.
I got a lot of half
naked.
naked seniors, man. You see a bunch of on my page, man. It's pretty lit.
Yeah.
a bunch of Gretchens
Man,
and Ruthie Ann's
telling you.
dressed like Megs.
Right. And
You know
holding
what's-
cakes.
And you know what's new on my shit now is the satisfy thing. Like is this satisfying to watch shit? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't got that.
It's like it'd be something stupid like some shit like this. Like, but how satisfying was it to watch that? I was like, I don't know. I don't even know how. I think somebody sent me a video and I watched one and now it's like they're all over my shit.
Hey, man. Y'all selling merch on IG yet? Okay.
I'm
Mm.
not. This
I'm
nigga-
not.
this nigga
I
looking
mean,
at-
it's in my. I put the link in the bio. I'm waiting to get. I got some. I showed y'all this merch. I
What
probably
you
shouldn't
got?
show y'all.
I got
Never
some new
mind.
merch too, man.
I'll show y'all in a text.
Yo, man, I'm telling you, it's a way to do it. And I don't mean like linking it straight to, I mean, maybe it does work like that because I can sell stuff from my website. But I'm saying I thought there was a
Talking about the
way.
store.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you said
store
a
that's
store.
on IG. I'm trying to hook that up, man, because I got some new Real Kid and Stepman shirts. So man, I got kid sizes, man. That's about to be my new. We about to find out.
Yeah, I was debating going into kid sizes for the next release for Infinite Rain. I'm just not fully committed yet. I don't know. I'll see. I want to see how the adult sizes go first. Because ownership didn't really make sense for them, but for the next thing out, they might. Speaking of that, how far is marketing supposed to go? Y'all saw what happened with 50?
Mm.
Like the people like criticizing him because they're saying that he's using these deaths that people are having from bad drugs to promote his show.
Yeah. So go ahead, because I got
I don't think these people are seeing the show. It's the
You
only
mean
thing
they're
makes
not-
sense to me.
You saying they're not watching Kanan or they
They're not
haven't
watching
seen
the
it?
show. They're not watching the show because when it was like there was a loss that I knew very somebody close, and it was that kind of situation. And literally the night that it happened, I'm just trying to clear my mind, and I'm watching the episode, and it was the exact same thing. And it was literally the full-fledged storyline of the show. And it was like they had, sometimes it'd be like a B or a C story. This was the A story. And I was like, oh wow, like it was like
It must be episode 7 then, huh? Because I just watched episode 6 because that's where I'm at.
yeah. I won't spoil
Wow.
it, but it was the storyline. I was like, oh wow. I was like, so it was like jarring to the space of like it was blatantly obvious that these two things were synonymous. It was like we all know 50 is a troller, but he's never been like a he ain't really cruel unless it's people he don't fuck with.
Mhm.
Like that's not his natural nature. His natural nature, even in his ridiculous, is like fun and ridiculous. That's not really his nature. You know what I'm saying? So I noticed it, so I didn't take no offense to it, because the first post I saw was kind of shocked, like, oh shit, this shit is happening, and we just addressed this in the show. I ain't take no offense.
Yeah. So when Michael K. Williams passed yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
so my boy, and I got a friend who hates 50 Cent, like does not like him at all. Kind of always has. I don't even really know why. He just never liked him.
Mm-hmm.
So he has sent the screenshot of 50's Instagram post about Michael K. Williams, the first one, when he said something about hold on, I got it right here. Okay, he said, damn, if you didn't see Raising Kanan, check it out. That fentanyl is no joke. Killing the clientele. R.I.P. Michael K. Williams.
Yeah.
Right? And then it was a lot of backlash behind that. It was like, how could you do that? Insensitive and so on and so forth. And I didn't think nothing of it because it's a double-parted thing. I understand the power of social media and the internet while also understanding that it's social media and the internet.
Right.
So it's like, because everybody posting RIP to him is kind of doing it for some attention too.
Absolutely.
It's like y'all don't know him, it's just like, it's almost like people trying to report the news.
They trying to be the first one to say it.
Yeah.
I feel like that all the time.
So after trying to be the first one to say it happens, then there's an issue of you just want attention and they got a certain amount of likes. Well, let me say RIP to him too. And it's like, you ain't even watched The Wire, my nigga. You ain't seen Boardwalk Empire. You're not connected to this person. You're just using his death for whatever you're using it for.
Right.
All right, cool. So then, but my boy, I've seen it text and I was just like, like I'm not really going to defend him doing. I'm just like, I don't care, bro. Like, whatever.
But Lance,
and then
keep going.
And then I started researching it and seeing that they didn't get along.
Him and Michael K. Williams.
Him and Michael K. Williams had issues.
Yeah.
Behind Jimmy Henchman.
Gotcha.
So if you know anything about Jimmy Henchman and 50 Cent, they have a long-standing beef that's never going away.
Yeah.
People have been shot at, they have real problems.
Yeah.
So something happened, I think this was some years ago on social media where 50 said something about Jimmy Henchman getting beat up in jail. Michael K. Williams came out and said it didn't happen and said something along the lines of stop listening to these simple-minded people, talking about 50. And 50 replied like, how much they pay you to say that, so on and so forth, blah, 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 blah. So when he died, because another post I seen 50 said, he was just like, hey, Jimmy, your boy just overdosed.
And it was 50 posts?
50 posts, yeah. From what I seen. But this is all, you know what I mean?
It's all social media. Could have been anything. Yeah.
But what it said was new post alert. Like he changed the other caption and changed the caption a lot. Oh, y'all didn't like that caption? Okay, I'm not promoting the show. Hey, Jimmy, your boy overdosed. But he has a real problem with Jimmy Hinchman.
Yes.
So anybody who he feels like is trying to help him or involving themselves in something that is so serious, then he's saying, well, you involved yourself in it. I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, and that's been 50's forte the whole time he's been around now. Go a level deeper. He had posted it. The first post I saw wasn't Michael K. Williams.
Yeah, that's what I had learned later.
Yeah, that was it was somebody we're all familiar with, so on and so forth. I don't need to get to speaking niggas' names, but it was right after that.
Yeah.
It was like that had happened, and it was like, yo, oh shit, yo, we just addressed this in the show in this week's episode, and it was like damn near simultaneous because whatever day that happened, the show comes out on Sunday, but it streams like Saturday at midnight. Like you can catch it early if you got like Hulu or whatever the app is. You can catch it early. So it was literally like within a 48-hour period.
Yeah.
So then when Michael K. Williams died, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I didn't know about the Jimmy Hinchman thing, but I just didn't relate the two because that's what I saw the original thing. Because people got heated with Michael K. Williams. They didn't even say nothing when he did it the first time.
I didn't see it. I only seen that one because my boy sent it to me because he hates 50 Cent.
Yeah.
He sent it in a group text. And I was looking at it and I was just like, oh, I mean, you know what I mean?
Right after I saw Duval's post. I saw Duval's post was like, y'all stay away from this shit. And then it was like, yo, we just addressed this in the show. This is fucking crazy. Everybody stay safe. Like some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yo, man, did you see the amount? Did you see?
Yeah, the penny.
I saw that. Yeah, man, with the penny, man, with the amount of fentanyl it takes. I mean, you know, man, I'm close to that level of drug use, anything like that, man. So just people doing coke, man, that ain't gonna stop. But man, just to know that little bit, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, man. And this is what I talk to my friends when I talk to them because I'm not emotional about this stuff. Like I don't care. Yeah. But I be trying, like, this is something that's like a real issue amongst people. I think one problem people have with 50 Cent is that he's really that kind of person. And what I mean, like, if he would have said that in a rap, you just bop your head. See, the gangster rapper raps as a heartless, ruthless killer, fuck everybody, I'll shoot anybody. Like, my same friend was highly upset when Rick Ross was in the hospital and 50 posted the picture of Ivan Drago. That was our reaction. That's funny. That is fucking funny. But he don't like Rick Ross.
That shit was hilarious.
He don't like him. He don't fuck with him. And his real emotion behind that is, yo, if he died, I'm supposed to act like I care because he's going through something. I don't fuck with him.
Right.
That's real and that's honest.
And that's how 50 is. He's never really changed that.
So when something has happened, it's like I'm supposed to act like I'm sad because y'all acting like y'all sad. Because really and truly, y'all don't give a fuck either.
Right.
Y'all just being, some people do, and you know who the people who care is.
Right.
Like, I know who would care if something happened to me. But it's like all this other goofy shit, all of this real fake shit. Because one of the things that happened, you remember when Nipsey died, 50 didn't post nothing about it, and then he had posted something about like a car show or something. And people was commenting like, say something about Nipsey. And like, nigga, no.
Yeah.
Like, what? Why do y'all think I have to speak on every situation? And I actually knew him. And maybe
he doesn't address shit like that. Yeah.
Maybe I didn't want to talk about it because maybe I'm hurt and maybe I don't want to do that. But that's how conditioned we are with this internet shit is. We just supposed to. If you ever look on my page, I don't really talk about death.
Yeah.
Enough people talking about death. I don't see. We all have, especially in the comedy community, in the past 3 weeks, it's been a lot of death.
Yeah.
I reached out to the people affected by it.
You and me
and let
both.
them know I'm here
Yeah, right.
and my
Same.
condolences. I don't, if I post it on the internet, everybody's telling me sorry for my loss. They got real family and real people and real, it's
Yeah.
real, you know what I mean? So when you post it, and everybody got different reasons. I ain't saying everybody full of shit, but it's a lot of people full of shit and it's a lot of bullshit going on. You know what I mean? And I hate to see it, especially once again. I be like, do y'all be looking around?
Right.
Like, yo, if he ain't saying nothing, why would you be saying something?
Oh my God, bro. That was legit irritating the fuck out of me.
If she ain't said nothing, why the fuck do you think you should be saying something?
You know that they closer than y'all are. You know it.
Hey man, but y'all already know the reason is for everything that's already been explained, man. People be doing it for themselves. It has nothing to do with caring about the other people. They just, again, I want to be the first one to put this post out. I'm counting my likes, and that's all it's about. And it's real disgusting, but that's what the internet is, man. It's full of disgustingness all the time, and it's full of fun, exciting things too. But it's a lot of grimy ass shit daily.
Man, for me, the way I process death, I don't process death in the essence of completion. I've been trying to figure this out about me because, like, sometimes I'll feel comfortable going to a wake or a funeral, and sometimes I can't do it. And I was like, what am I doing mentally? Where it's like I'm not avoiding grieving. It's just I don't process death as the end. That's just never how I've seen things. I know people that are alive that there was a point in time in our lives, it might have been years, where we talked every day. We were nigga, we were close. And then we just don't talk anymore. I'm not mad at you. It's not no beef, it's not no problem. It's just like, we just don't communicate like that. Like, your life went on and did whatever the fuck it did, and my life went on and did whatever the fuck it did, right? So, like, when somebody is no longer here, I kind of feel like I put it into the same situation. Like, you're not gone. I just haven't talked to you in a while, but everything that ever happened between us happened. Like, it's not gone and it ain't the end, and it's not if I go back and refresh those memories right now, I'm gonna feel fucking joyous. So it's like that idea that the way you keep somebody's understanding or the moments that they were here alive is like you keep speaking their name, you keep it fresh. Like, I almost assess that for my grieving process is like, you start talking, like, I've only been to a few funerals. That shit's like, seeing you there, it's like that shit's really hard for me. It's like it's like I don't want to assess you like this. This ain't how I saw you last. This ain't how you want to be remembered. This ain't the most important moment of your life for me, nigga. I got amazing memories with you. I just haven't talked to you in a while.
I hear you on that, man.
You just busy. You just busy. I'm busy. I haven't talked to you in a while. I understand death, but I just haven't talked to you in a while. If I want to send you a message on IG because I feel like it's some shit I feel like you should see, I'm gonna send it. Because it's like you were always part of my life, so you will always be part of my life. And everybody has their own grieving process, but I've been really, in the last couple of weeks, there have been like a lot of that. I was like,
Yo,
fuck,
man.
nigga.
Hey,
it's
man.
like,
My bad.
it's like it's like, I think after we saw the Kobe shit, how you saw like Vanessa, like she kept pushing the narrative of his legacy, like, don't get to disrespecting him now. You wouldn't have did it when he was alive. Like, y'all wasn't saying none of this shit beforehand. Don't think it's cool or it's okay. That's kind of a, you know what I mean, a good assessment, I guess.
Yo, man, Facebook. I've just been avoiding that place, man. That shit is like the obituaries, man. Like, it's been extra heavy, man. And we know why. There's a lot of contributing factors, you know. We got a damn virus that's going through the world right now. But yeah, man, it's like, it's an energy, man. If you're seeing that all the time too, it's affecting you. So it's one of those things, man, where you gotta insert joy or put yourself around some love and some things, you know, and sometimes reevaluate your life, man, and look back and think like, okay, man, what am I going to value? You know, what's important to me? And put yourself in those situations, you know?
I mean, even what Les was saying, like, not speaking death, like nigga, that though it's power in that energy and power in those words. You might not even bring it on yourself, but you might just bring it around you by, you know what I mean?
Yo, man, I've
Staying
taken
in that
jokes out
space.
my set because of that. I had like content like years ago, and it was funny. It was crushing. But I'm like, yo, I'm not just gonna keep saying this out loud. So it's
Mm,
like it ain't recorded or nothing. It's like, no, it's gone.
yeah.
I'll write something else. But yeah, man. Speaking
Yeah.
life,
And
man.
see, and this is what I'm talking about with the music that we love. We all love the music, but we have to understand what we normalize with the music and what we repeat out loud with the music, because we think we just rapping some stuff. So we just saying some stuff, but it's like, no, bro, you're not just glorifying death. You're bringing a spirit and an energy of death around you constantly, but it got a beat to it so you don't pay attention. And so then when you see, imagine if somebody said some of the stuff just in an Instagram post without it being rap lyrics.
Without the beat,
You'd be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
right? I don't care how hard he is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But when
man,
but when
right.
it's music, because like in turn, right? Just on the flip side, this is okay. We had this conversation. And do we have this conversation on here? I don't know. I'll ask y'all. Hip hop as a whole,
Mm-hmm.
good or bad for the black community?
Amazing.
Did we have that conversation?
No.
I don't know if we did. I don't know if we
Okay.
did, man. But my initial instinct is good. Yeah.
Rap. So
Amazing.
not hip hop, rap music in and of itself, good or bad for black people? In totality, has it been good or bad for black people?
Amazing.
Debatable.
Amazing.
Definitely debatable.
BT said amazing. What you say, Mike?
I say I see both sides of a strong argument. I see positives and I see negatives in it, So
So you in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's definitely been bad for us. We can point out some success stories, but definitely not been good for us. What is normalized, what is encouraged, and what it's steered away from. You got to think about poetry, music, and songwriting. So what I mean by that is, you take Jay-Z, for example, right? Let's say Jay-Z is just an amazing songwriter. So he could be Stevie Wonder. Like he can be making music about, because like Stevie Wonder don't have music that's like, you don't have to compartmentalize his music and justify half of it. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta do that with Marvin Gaye.
It's because them some simp ass niggas. No. Because these niggas ain't got no bitches.
Like, even this the funny thing about somebody like Stevie, right? Stevie got songs like Part-Time Lover when he's just talking about cheating.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking, this is real relationship stuff, but none of the music is ever about killing each other. None of the music is ever about poisoning each other.
How was Stevie cheating, man? Someone had to drive him there? Like, how'd it go down?
Hey, man, Stevie can see.
How can he know the difference? One of the girls on her period, one not.
The smell.
He's like, baby girl, there's some gravy in your pussy.
You got to think about how normal we think it is for, even like, I love battle rap, but the gun bars is like, bro, word. Y'all standing in front of each other just talking about shooting each other for an hour.
Mm.
And then if somebody's finger, somebody say, nah, keep it rap. This nigga just threatened me for 45 minutes.
But it was so clever though.
Hey, man, don't run away from the positives. I hear what you're saying, but there's a lot of positives, and you changed it from hip hop to rap music. So I see where you're going.
I'm saying because hip hop, we talking about graffiti and breakdancing, or the culture of it, but it means the same thing to me in this conversation.
Okay, so I know that, man, there's a lot of things that we had to fight through just for equality, and man, when you see any form of success story, like every success story in hip hop is not like, yo, he sold drugs and now he's rapping. But man, there's a lot of just it's a lot of lines, it's a lot of bars. It's like, yo, man, we had to fight for everything we have, man. And I mean, is that in other music? Is that in, you know, is that in R&B?
Yeah, I mean, bless you, because now we talking about, if we're talking about Marvin Gaye, if we're talking about what's going on, if we're talking about James Brown, Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud. You know what I mean? Like, and these songs, what's song, BT?
I mean, Marvin Gaye was on Soul Train with a purse on in the skirt. Like,
I didn't see it, but I'll look it up.
who else did you just say after you said Marvin Gaye? James Brown, didn't he beat up his wife? Like, nigga, like
No, I'm not talking about what anyone done. I'm talking about the music they made. He didn't make songs about beating up his wife.
But
Hip hop makes songs about beating women up and fuck bitches and selling dope and killing niggas.
I don't feel like the music is the issue. I feel like the issue is the issue. The song that got, if a nigga go home and is great with his children and his family, and then make a bunch of bullshit ass music, but then come back and is great with his family, the nigga's still great with his family. Like,
no, but you being great with your family versus you making music to encourage other people not to be is a problem.
But I don't know.
That's what I don't like either.
I'm with you, but I don't know if encourages a word. I don't know if there are the niggas that decide to jump into music specifically to hopefully encourage that somebody else do fucked up shit to another person. Of course, them niggas suck, but I don't know if that's exactly the reaction. I think rap is more even in its worst. I feel like it's a lot more niggas would be doing crimes if hip hop didn't exist. Like, if rap didn't, if a nigga, that might, to a certain extent, it is a therapy for a nigga. A lot of these niggas might actually be out robbing niggas if I didn't have this outlet. Thank God Kodak Black ain't running up on niggas in the street. Oh, it was so close to being a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of negative shit I don't like about it, but I love us having a coded language that everybody doesn't understand. How we use it, all right. I like, there's a lot of arguments we could say, but it's also a very young thing. The internet, hip hop or rap, whatever. It's like, shit's like 30, 40 years old. It's not even that old. Like, it's not, if it doesn't start now, what does it look like? What does hip hop look like in 50, 60, 70 years from now? That's the question. Like, when niggas have seen all the fuck shit that happened at the beginning, it's like, all right, we can't do that because that moves the people the wrong way, and we can't do that because that's mindless and unnecessary, and we can't allow those people to have ownership of it. Like, and then I honestly believe that hip hop could 1000% fix all Black people's problems, especially if you talk about financial shit. Like, to me, it is our culture, and I'm just a proponent of all the colors being used. Even if I have to extend myself, I don't know if I want to say this on here. There are countries that do really, really, really fucked up shit. And then there are countries that do really fucked up shit in a suit. And they act like they didn't do the fucked up shit. I don't mind seeing the fucked up shit because the fucked up shit exists. Mm-hmm. James, where the song where you beat up your wife at, bro?
That would be a ridiculous song to make.
It'd be a terrible song to make. But you did it. And then let me not put this on James Brown. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know what these rumors are, but I'm saying the color, like I'll give you this is the perfect example, just like in the essence of like balance. The balance in me sees it at both sides, because there's a lot of men that have problems with the way that the women are moving in music, because a lot of times the men be the victim. And I'm like, nah, nigga, she got your ass. Like, she robbed you. She about her money. You ain't fucking unless you got some cash. I get it, baby girl. Baby girl, I get whatever you need to do, baby girl. Like the morals are fucked up, but this is the other side of that coin. when you was doing whatever the fuck shit you was doing in the 80s and the early 90s. It's like now Meg's on here talking this shit and you just got to deal with it.
Yo, I got a question. Why is that a ridiculous song to make if people make mistakes, things happen, and you write about your experience? You think that couldn't help somebody?
It's the way James Brown was singing that's the problem. Beat her up. Punch in the rib.
Punch in the face.
But she got up. You know, so man, that's a success.
Hit that.
Didn't have my dinner on time. Somebody get my dinner on time. She didn't have my dinner on time. Hit in the rib.
Hit her. Bang. Hit the bitch in the face. Yeah. No, it's a ridiculous song to make because see, some things should never be brought to the light. Like, look, man, some things happen and they shouldn't be glorified or brought to the light.
Why is that glorifying it?
Because that's what hip hop does. Hip hop has made a tradition of glorifying fuck shit. We don't say we did what we had to do. We glorify. We glorify bullshit. We glorify trauma. And if you look, see, it's an entertainment industry thing. Black, when you look at so-called black films, they're just trauma films. They just play on our traumas. It's like, that's why Coming to America is the greatest movie of all time, in my opinion. It's like, no, this is just black people doing black stuff, and we can be kings and princes. It don't have to be some traumatic thing. We don't have to be slaves. It don't have to be violence. We don't have to be drug dealer. It doesn't have to be toxic relationships. We can just be black, bro. It's cool.
But so is Friday.
So it's Friday as far as what?
So Friday is all those things, but also reflecting on some of the shit that happens. Sometimes you owe a nigga money. Sometimes niggas are selling drugs. Sometimes it's violence. Yeah. Sometimes it's guns, and it's all right too.
Sometimes that happens. That's why I say Coming to America is the best, because it got that point across without doing that.
But I think Friday, if we say Coming to America is the best, I think Friday is the most realistic depiction of like black culture. Like, there's good times, there's bad times, there's laughs, there's giggles, there's violence, there's drugs, and you know what I mean? You get through it. Ideally, nobody dies and y'all figure it out, you know, in the best way possible. But like, at some point in time, Coming to America was the reality, but that reality changed through a bunch of different shit. That
I know. And so,
I mean,
so one thing, see, there's a reason why they show us slave movies every few years, because what you see and what you hear is important. That's why. So the Bible talks about faith. Faith is the substance of things not seen.
Right.
Right. So the faith, you only have faith in things that you have not seen. If you've seen it, it's not faith. You've seen that. So Coming to America, for some people, seeing stuff like that is like, oh no, that's real. No, we can act like seeing black people like that is real. It's not just something I have to pretend like is possible. I know Friday
tried to rob a McDonald's in fucking what's the name too, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so okay. And here's the issue that all three of us here gonna always have. Like this is something like that I've realized, just like in my time, I have to keep checking back into, of like just for like self-awareness, is the way that we perceive things is the way that we perceive things, right? Like, none of us is wrong because we all have the palette of balance, right? Like, I realize if you're a child that's growing up today loving rap music, right, and pills and drugs and all this fuck shit, you don't have a reference point to remember and understand how that Chuck D and even Pac in his, you know, in his best side is like, no, nigga, there's a duality to what's happening here. It's like, you might have your Cordays or your Kendricks with or Cole with whatever message you're getting, but it might not be as hot as it was, right? So like, for us here, we got discernment, right? You can watch something crazy and know that this is bullshit or this shouldn't be fed to the public, and you could also watch something amazing and take it in. Like, you don't go see the slave movies like I don't. Like it's like, nigga, I don't need to see this anymore. Unless it's Django. Like, right, like
Django the shit.
Yeah, like it's like, but we understand that, I don't know if the masses do.
Even in my understanding, I understand it to a point where I stopped listening to certain music. It's not like I'm not just saying I'll never, but it's like, bro, I'm not seeking out that. No, like I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I don't want to keep hearing about destructive things to black people. I don't want to.
Jamming no Lance.
It should be jamming. That's why I got to turn it off.
Hey man, but look at this. Most of the masses are impressionable, so they are gonna pick up things from this. But think about you saying this now. This is the culture of the generation. This is when we was young and we was bumping that real hard, and they was like, "Oh no, why you listening to that crazy shooting and gun stuff?"
Yeah.
And when they was younger, they was probably listening to some stuff that their generation before them judged them too. So it's kind of like the cycle of how it works, man. Once you age, you grow, and you don't want that in your system. You realize you do gotta pump yourself with some different stuff.
Yeah,
I'm not far from it though. I'm still in some gutter shit. You know?
Yeah, I wanna step back in, right? Like just in the way you perceive shit, right? So if a nigga needs to get a message to me, I can read. Fuck books, but I can read. If you want to translate something to me, the best way ain't through texting me or emailing me. The best way for me to retain it is I'm more of an audio learner. I need to hear it more than even I need to see it. It's like audio, then probably visual, then probably, like reading or whatever like that. It probably in those layers. Like if I hear it, like even when I'm learning lines for like a script, I need to hear somebody else say the lines and then the shit stick to me like that. Right?
I like how you said in reading, like, fuck all the other shit.
Yeah, fucking books, man. You know my get down. Like so like if you in using that to apply to what we're talking about right now, I think everybody's going to apply it. I think somebody's going to hear the fuckery that's going on, glorified or so on and so forth, and that's going to inspire them to say, yo, man, let me make something inspirational. I see somebody going to hear the fuckery, and they're going to go join the fuckery. I hear somebody going to hear the fuckery, and they just going to ignore it. I ain't into this. Somebody going to be like, man, this shit is jamming, and then they just going to go about their regular life. Like, so everybody's going to assess it a different way. I also understand, like, what you're saying, Lance, like, in the essence of, like, we got to protect the people that are going to go do the fuck shit. But I think if you're going to do fuck shit, you're going to do fuck shit.
I want to believe that part too, but there's just been too many proven things that we are influenced by things. We might not be as impressionable. One is we have, different foundations. Two, we've had some birthdays, and that kind of changes. Like, nigga, I was raised by men, not rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you hear Tupac talking about not having a dad, and he say, so nigga, I'm doing whatever Ice Cube say. If Ice Cube say I ain't taking nothing from no bitches, I ain't taking from no, you know what I mean? I was raised by Scarface.
Right.
That's a reality for a lot of people. Now,
I was raised by Wolverine.
Hence the beard. It all makes sense. But it's like, bro, and look, man, I got a niece and I see some of the things she say, I know where she got it from.
Right.
Because what you around ain't that. You know what I'm saying? I know why you say what you say, because you listening to the people who, like, look, I was talking to somebody the other day, and you know what I mean? At some point I just had to say, yo, I've had too many birthdays to argue with you.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Trust me. Trust me when you haven't lived enough or done the research and you're too emotional, you don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
In this. And I said, see, I'm connected to my elders. So like when my pastor is talking, I just shut the fuck up. I don't need to agree with him. I just don't say nothing. He's talking. He got gray in his beard. He's been successful in areas. I don't need to tell him what I think about this. I need to be listening. And even if I don't, I mean, y'all take what and then the rest might go. But you got to shut the fuck up when the elders are talking. There's certain things when my mama is talking, she don't know what she's talking about, but she asks me about it. There's other things, bro. My mama said that's what I'm doing. My dad said that's what I'm doing. My uncle said that's what I'm doing. See, right now, this generation, you know who the elders are? The niggas with the most followers.
Yeah, that's dangerous. That's very
You know what I'm
dangerous.
saying? The person with the most followers now got the loudest voice, and you think you should listen to them because they verified.
But I think that now we're having two different conversations. I don't disagree with that, but the flaw that is more, that's social media. I think everybody and their mama having an opinion and expressing it, yeah, that's something we got to all pay attention to very but
the tie-in for me is the way that the social media thing works is the same way the hip-hop thing works. See, hip-hop started one way. Hip-hop used to be about who could rock the party. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Who could rock the party on the microphone. And now if you get on the mic trying to rock the party, you ain't, shut the fuck up, nigga.
I don't know. I'm outside. I don't know, nigga. I feel like I'm with you, but I think that there's a misnomer in even what the younger people appreciate, right? Like there's something young people across the board, the stars are the stars. They love Beyonce, right? If they don't know nothing about Jay-Z, they know that's Beyonce's husband, right? There's something beautiful in the journey, right? Of seeing a nigga who understood the ebbs and flows, the friend and flow, and like rich, cocky rapper shit, right? And then there's also like the flip side of that, where like we see this nigga as an adult, and even if it's mostly based in like financial shit, it's like still an understanding of like, yo, buy some land, yo, yo, invest your money, right? So like seeing these two dichotomies of a human and the journey is like dope. Same thing with Nas. Same thing with like seeing an old Nas. I'm like, yo, nigga, you cryptocurrency Scarface. Well, look at you. Well, look at you know what I mean. Like this is a dope path right now. What we're looking at, the niggas that are the hot niggas aren't even keeping pace with like the most hottest of hot niggas. The baby hot. He ain't Drake. He ain't Kendrick. He ain't even Cole for that matter. Like Lil Uzi hot. But he ain't Kendrick. When Kendrick come, Kendrick move shit. And the having the skill set still feels like effective to me. I feel like if you don't never have Young Jay, if you ain't never been through no shit, it's really hard for you to understand some shit. Even older T.I., even older Killer Mike, like all these, I feel like you gotta, like the more extremes, nigga, Malcolm X, he was on some fuck shit before he was on some better shit.
Yeah, but he didn't get on the mic when he was on some better shit, glorifying the fuck shit. That's the point I'm making.
Hey, but don't all pastors do that though? Don't all
Pastors
No,
do.
sorry. Many pastors.
No, you meant to say, you was trying to say black pastors.
Is that that's where I was going? Don't many tell you what they used to do and what they used to be into and what they did to get to where they at today? Is that glorifying?
So two parts about that. One, rappers don't talk about what they used to do. Rappers talk about what they're telling you they're doing.
What you be listening to?
Everybody.
No.
Everybody. These niggas just sold all the cocaine last song.
Yeah.
Why? Why did they sell the cocaine?
I mean, that's not what they're talking about. See, because you brought up Killer Mike. Killer Mike has been pretty consistent in his messaging. Okay. So if we went down a list of rappers, right? I'll just say it to you like this. Let's start at the top. And I don't mean the top, I'm not ranking rappers. I'm saying with what people believe. Tupac. What's Tupac's message? And it's just one or the other, negative or positive?
Tupac?
The totality of his message, was it negative or positive?
Damn, man, what I get from Tupac is positive. I get, man, like fight the system and fight. That's what I get.
Okay.
Yeah, so I get positive, man. Don't quit. Keep your head up,
Okay.
man.
I don't know.
Okay. Positive and I don't know. We going Biggie. Do you get negative or positive from Biggie?
All right, look, he was my favorite. Negative, but I never wanted to sell dope. I didn't want to do nothing that he did, but I'm making excuses. But I would say
No, Mike, you're not, because it's a perception thing. When you hear Biggie talking about selling dope, you're not considering going and selling dope. What you're considering is
Selling
working
these
your ass.
jokes.
Yeah, it's selling these jokes. These jokes is your dope, right? He just went through a more extreme version of it. When I hear like what Lance is saying is like, we have the discernment to translate that.
I have
Some
it
people
now.
just-
I didn't have it at 15.
I've always had it.
Oh, yeah, I didn't have it at 15. But
Selling
you
dope
gotta remember,
never seemed fun to me. I was like,
you gotta remember when I was 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I was selling drugs. I was trying to pimp girls and finger fuck them. I was a avid like shoplifter. I also was fighting every other day. I got kicked out of every school I went to. So yeah, and I'm not blaming rappers for that. I'm saying that it was a contribution. If I look back and think about what I was influenced by, but not just rappers, we can talk about the influence that wrestling had
Hey, man,
on
but
kids.
look at this. You also had other music you could have listened to.
No, I couldn't have. I wouldn't listen to that shit because it wasn't rap. You niggas ain't talking about killing nobody. I don't want to hear no fucking Michael Jackson.
there was other rappers. Like, okay, right.
If you wasn't talking that shit, I did not want to hear you. Period. Unless you were like cannabis type lyricists. But other than that, nigga,
you was in the life, nigga. Here's the this is where it happened. When you turn the A, when men hit puberty, the reality is, if your parents don't have a surplus of money, and even sometimes if they do, as a man, you start trying to figure out, how do I get to some money for my shoes, for my car, because I saw drug dealers getting it, because I got an uncle who's in business and he's a cool uncle and he got a bit, whatever it is, you start trying to figure out, man, I gotta get some money. The cool ass shoes that my mama won't buy these Hirachis, but I could just buy them bitches for myself. And a lot of niggas, especially in the 90s, was like, nigga, this cocaine is selling, this crack rock is moving. And everybody, you try to figure out a way to get to the money. Everybody had a different path. You was on, nigga, I was selling dick, bro. Like I was like, I got to sell dick, nigga. I was like, I'm gonna find old chicks that just happen to need dick that'll come out a little bit of cash, and the nigga selling that dick, nigga.
and you remember now, and I want to make this part clear.
And there definitely was rap music that infused it. All right, I give up my argument.
But I want to make this part clear, because we all are big rap music fans.
Yes.
There's not a knock on rap music. And the only reason I didn't say the movie industry, because I think we would all agree that that's some bullshit.
Yes.
It's for negative imagery. I think we all agree that, you know what I mean? So rap music is something that I think is a little more debatable for people.
But Snowfall's so good though, bro. Good, bro. It's so good.
It's entertaining.
But I think it's entertaining. I think it's also like a true mental experiment of human nature. The only thing why we related to rap music is because we know that there are some rappers that is really about that life. Like these niggas ain't like,
hey man, no,
6 of them.
No, man, I think it's because we see us. I mean, man, like, think about it. Like, there wasn't white rappers. We saw us doing that. So, I mean, yeah, it's like, okay, man, those are adult versions of, people on TV. They successful. So it's like, damn, okay.
I think everything negative that we do, we should be trying to get other people not to. And I think that's a very difficult thing for people. It's like, hey, bro, this is what I'm doing, but trust me, this ain't it. And I'm like that with. I was just talking to some of my boys today about, some disciplines, because they were congratulating me on the special. I ain't seen these niggas since the special job.
Gotcha.
But they was talking about some stuff when I was telling them about certain disciplines, and it'd be like, we might have had this conversation before. Would you rather get $3 million a year independently or $100 million, but you tied to corporations?
Oh, that's way easy. That's way too easy, nigga. If you don't give me that 3,
Right? But most
300 million?
3 million independent,
Oh,
no ball, no nothing. You just got 3 million a year,
Mhm.
or 100 million a year, but it's tied to corporations and things.
the 3 million a year ain't gonna stay that. I can guarantee you I could get it better. I guarantee you I get that number up.
Yeah, but most people will say, "Give me the 3," but if it's in their face, they taking the 100. And I could look at how they live their life and say you will take the 100, because you are afraid to go down the. You remember the least amount of money you ever made in a year since you've been in comedy?
Nigga, hell yeah.
You
I
know,
didn't even have to file taxes. That's how bad it was.
you know what I'm saying? So we've been there, and we've made a grand total of 2,800 in a year.
Had it not been for selling dick, I don't know how I would have paid.
You know what I'm saying? This old dick of mine. And then you take that and you say you chose to stay at the job making 60,000 a year instead of taking the 3,000 a year independent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I know what you would pick because I'm watching your life.
But you, once again, that's like that discernment, right? The 3 of us here couldn't imagine doing the 60. It's like, nigga, there's no way.
Not
There's
permanently,
no way
not permanently, but you do, man. Everything is about your circumstances too. You know, man, it's about your responsibilities. So then you might have to hang in the 60 a little longer, cause man, you created responsibilities for yourself.
You got children or a family, and I get it all. You know what I'm saying? But
you also know niggas that ain't got no responsibilities and just living out the 60.
Yes,
because they like the comfort. They like a paycheck coming to them.
Yeah, but what I was telling them was, because my point was, how much money do you need? Because even if you don't flip the 3, you ain't cool with 3 mil.
Right.
You can't make 3 mil work in your life. It has to be 100.
This is after Texas?
Yes.
Oh shit. Yep.
Oh yeah, you good.
3 million, right? You talking about $3 million, bro? Now, how much pussy is enough?
Right.
That's a real thing. Like, these are disciplines. Like, you gotta fuck every woman.
Right.
Like, how much food is enough? You know what I mean? Like,
hey man, back to the pussy. I think it's fun trying. You know,
Yeah.
man, and like that's what gets a lot of people through life. Like, even if you don't ever fuck all of it, trying is like enjoyable.
Because when you get it, it's such a treat.
Right.
That little lift up that women give you when they say you could take the panties off, bro, that is like that you live like, man, that life, bro.
So man, what should we be telling people? Because man, we was talking earlier, you said like we shouldn't be telling people about like glorified stuff. It's negative and but man, it's like
we all got a message for them.
Yeah, what's the
hey,
message?
bro, I be telling young dudes, hey, be careful, because once you understand vagina, it will become a focus.
Yeah.
It will become a focus, and you could be doing some great things, but instead you trying to chase vagina. And what I tell you is, if you go do the great things, the vagina will chase you.
That's a fact. And my advice is, don't sell drugs. There is another hustle. Okay. Now it ain't gonna always be pretty and glorious. And you honestly don't even have to be the best. It's just a necessity out here. It's just it's cause and effect, baby. You know what I mean? It is some chick. You hear how many women say ain't no good niggas? Be a good nigga and show up with your honesty and let them know, if they need some company, it's gonna cost.
Okay, that was interesting. Hey, I want to edit out this clip, man, because I need somebody. I need my kids to hear this from somebody outside myself saying
You
it
don't
too.
want them to hear that advice?
Maybe not that part, man, but the part about the stronghold on vagina, how it'll control your life, man. Whereas just get your shit together and it's just all gonna be there. It's almost like I want to show my kids some of all the vagina that's left on the table now. And I'm like, look, man, guys, I got my shit together. Man. And I want them to know, man, like they wasting time. And it's a lot of time that doesn't have to
It's
be
a lot of
wasted.
time. And you know what's crazy? And I just wonder about this from a child standpoint, right? Imagine you trying to talk to your child about vagina. It's like, hey man, if you want you a bad one, this all you got to do. But then he looking at his mom like, but you got her. You know what I mean? I wonder, do kids be knowing if their mom is hot outside of when they go to school and kids make comments?
Yeah, they can't see it.
You know what I mean?
I wonder. That's a good.
Like-
that's a good one.
Like if kids be like, damn, daddy got fine ass mama. Or
But
he's like,
see, that's why you as a man, you gotta always keep a little savage in you, especially if you got boys, so they see it. They see your boys go out with you and they see the little cute waitress or whatever, like doing a lot, and you just keeping it cool. They're like, oh shit, wow, dad, you could have had her. Like, well,
I got your mom at home and she but I want to ask you about this though. I know BT heard it, but Mike, did you hear the Life of the Party? The Kanye song featuring Andre 3000.
The diss.
When when Kanye is getting at Drake and Sci-Hi and Virgil and took it off the album, but the OVO radio got a hold of it and they released it.
Nah, I've read all the articles and haven't heard the song.
Guess what we finna do? I'm finna send it to you,
Yeah.
and then you gonna listen to this right now. Nigga.
Do
You
it.
ain't gotta play it on here, but
No,
just-
do it. Do it right now.
Let me pull it up. Hold on, Let me go find a good version. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Oh no, I got a good version on deck. Don't worry about a thing.
Is it on Amazon Music or is it only on?
Nah, it's on YouTube.
Oh,
It
good.
definitely should be on YouTube.
I'm sending it right now.
My phone died, by the way. So
You got it right now, Mike.
it's coming back to life right now.
All right,
man. Y'all rock out. Give me a
so
sec.
for those who haven't heard it, first of all, it was a crazy approach. Kanye played something in Germany. I don't know if it was this, but they say he played something that wasn't on the album. When he- They say he played something while he's in Germany though. Like we wouldn't have heard. It was like some other interview. And while Drake was on
that part.
Yeah, when Drake was on his Sirius show, he played this right before he played the 7 a.m. stuff where he's going at and it felt like a move from Drake to be like, y'all, I'm not going crazy and I'm not just fucking with this dude. He be talking shit.
Yeah.
And y'all don't know it.
Yeah.
Before we even get into the Drake part, let me tell you something. In the diss, let me tell you something that will make me way too happy. I need Sci-Hi the Prince to not be behind the pen. Bro, I need you rapping, fam. I need this nigga to be putting out way more music. And if this is just one of the crippling effects that you ain't on good music or you ain't over there doing whatever, nigga, amen to that. You might hey, Sci-Hi, if you can hear this, you might be 2 Chainz, bro. You might be 2 Chainz.
Yo, send it again, man.
Text it to you again?
Yeah, text it again, man, because I see this new imagery. That's nice.
Hold on, I gotta mute my camera. Hold on.
If you guys haven't heard, the song is called Life of the Party.
I got it. Don't send it again. I got it.
I don't know if yeah, he said he got it. Yeah, so Life of the Party, Kanye West, Andre 3000. If you look it up on YouTube, you can hear them shits.
Yeah, but you gotta because they keep getting taken down and
They keep
people
just
putting them
leaving.
back up and music licenses and all that stuff.
Yeah, they say they're supposed to be putting it up, like putting it out. Like,
Yeah.
but a side note, it's easily. Have you listened to the album yet? You listen to both albums?
It would be it would be the best song on either album, Kanye or Drake.
By leaps and bounds.
Yes.
Did
Easily.
you have you listened to both albums?
Yeah.
Because last time we talked, you hadn't heard something.
I can't say I finished Kanye's album. I heard enough of it to know that I've heard enough of it. I'll say that.
So
I heard enough to know I've heard enough.
I figured it out. I listened to it, gave both albums a thorough listen. And if you ask me what's the best album between Kanye and Drake, easily Kendrick Lamar. Like easily Kendrick's album's way better. I haven't heard it yet, but it's better. And then it's probably Nas.
Now, their albums are not close to Nas's. Neither one of them.
Then it's probably J. Cole. Like it's neither one of these albums was a great rollout. Oh man, we've talked about this a while ago, like the Scream before and Scream after, and the thing in the middle don't really matter. The sales are the after, the rollout was the before, the album is just whatever exists, right? Just Too Sexy single, that shit's big garbage. And I'm a nigga that likes Drake, especially in the club. It's not jamming. You're not gonna convince me this shit is jamming.
But Drake's album ain't bad.
Kanye's album not bad. They both okay. They're both okay. That's fine. I can find a few songs on here that I fuck with. Nothing, but this shit ain't no worse behavior on neither one of these albums.
Drake has some joints. Drake has some joints. Kanye didn't have no joints. I was like, let me run that back. I do like the Jail song. Like the Jail song ain't bad. I like the song with Larry Hoover Jr. on it talking. But yeah, I
don't love Jail. Jail's actually one of I like I could tell you. I like Hurricane with the Weeknd. I like Jonah. That who's there when nothing should lean on is up I fuck with that. I fuck with
That's how it sounds.
I love Jesus Lord. Both versions, the Locks version and JLX, or just the JLX version.
Yo, damn it. Yo, man.
So first off, I want to acknowledge this part. There's never been anybody who raps better than Andre 3000.
Oh.
You can only rap as good. No one has ever been better at rap than that.
Agreed.
Yo, man.
Not one person. He is the elite of the elite. If we're just talking about rapping words.
That verse was valuable. That verse made me want to be better. That verse also got me like in my bag, like what I'm going to do this weekend, and like don't settle and man, like let's just put aside like the talent of it, like what he's actually doing right now, like on some even like what is the verse about? He's literally talking to Kanye's mom in a verse
about talk. Tell my mama through your mama.
Oh man, like
yeah. So that was a part of Andre's frustration from what it looked like. He's like, bro, I thought we was talking about that, and you on here dissing people, and now I'm just kind of in it, and that wasn't my intention.
Hey, 3 stacks. Kendrick won't fuck up like that.
Oh, he said, did you see? He said that in the thing.
Yes.
He said he want to work with Kendrick. He want to work with Jay-Z. He want to work with Drake. And he want to work with Lil Baby.
Lil Baby, yeah.
Hey, man, but look, we gonna see his talent flourish. Yeah, that's for granted. Let's not take that for granted. We gonna see that. But man, you not gonna never get that version of that unless all this fuckery's around like that.
How the fuck do you leave that off? I understand, okay, cussing, whatever. How the fuck first of all, 3,000 verses, I think it's fair to say are by far the most anticipated rarest verses that you could get.
Yes.
How the fuck you leave a 3,000 verse off?
It wasn't
Under any
left off.
circumstance.
It wasn't left. It was always gonna come out. You think that was gonna stay under wraps? They knew. Somebody knew that was coming out.
That's a good point.
Hey man, and I listened. Are we even talking about Drake's album? I listened to both Kanye's and Drake's album. Man, Nas' album is better than both of them. Yo,
By far.
is way better than both of them. But
bro, I'm saying, you know, I don't be caping for no Nas. The first album, the other King's Disease is better than this.
Both of them.
yeah, man.
The albums are cool. Man, there is something musically that is consistently happening. It's starting to become annoying. Bro, niggas is losing jamming. Like, yo, drums are good, you guys. Like, we don't have to avoid like we don't have to do that. I feel like sonically people are trying to be so creative. You're doing the comedian on stage talking about cat whiskers. Bro, I don't give a fuck. I put the shit up. Niggas gonna nigga, bro. I'm gonna get in my car. I'm gonna turn your music on. I'm gonna turn it probably louder than most people would listen to it. And I'm gonna be driving around. I'm gonna put it in my headphones and be in the airport in a suit, probably listening to it more loud. I'm gonna put it in the house and I'm gonna turn it on while I clean up. Bro, if it ain't jamming, it ain't going. I'm not coming back to this. I might give you a first pass on respect, but then I'm nah, nigga, fuck out of here.
Hey,
This
man,
shit ain't jamming, bro.
You think though, man? A lot of people was chasing people like 3 Stacks. That's what you think. That's what I think of Kanye, man. Like, cause 3000, man, he just always been like that. He always been on some other level creative stuff, and you know it was accepted though. You know, I mean,
It's because it was jamming.
One, it was jamming, and two, he had the balance of Big Boy.
Yes, if we're talking the Outkast shit, absolutely.
that was
Yeah.
always out the box, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But Outkast was out the box with some of their sounds, but Big Boy brought it back to regular, relatable nigga pimp shit. Got it.
Yeah.
And Andre would go off. You remember when Andre was in football pads and skirts and shit, Big Boy was dressed like a nigga from Atlanta.
Yes. And we was fine with both of them.
Yeah.
Right. But now
Because
what I'm saying is-
go ahead.
go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say because Andre lyrically ain't never been talking about no obscure shit. His rap structure is something totally different. But
Mhm.
like what he was talking about was all nigga, everything made sense. I was like, I agree, Dre.
Mm-hmm.
Dre was always a real nigga. We ain't never felt like Andre 3000 wasn't a real nigga. Like, no, nigga, yes. I ain't never heard Dre spit no sucker shit. Say what you gonna say, Mike.
I don't remember completely, but I know that we've always celebrated 3000, but he's being celebrated even more now because he's so much more respected because it's just more coming to light. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe because he's away, but I feel like, man, that's what a lot of artists are doing. They chasing that, like, yo, I gotta be different. And we had this conversation. And when people are trying to be different, you're not. I just think Stacks is that. And the people that's regular, like different, that's just who they are, man. And
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
people gotta stop chasing. Like, be your fucking self. That's
Yeah.
all I want to tell people.
Being
man.
yourself is different.
Yeah.
If
You
you
know what's
different,
funny?
some people just basic. Some people basic, man. It is what it is.
You know what's
No.
funny about even that song when Kanye said he talking about wearing the MAGA hat and he said he made everyone mad. He made 808, so he is everyone's dad. Basically saying I made 808s and heartbreaks. I'm all you niggas daddy because y'all stole that sound. But the Love Below came out before 808s and heartbreaks. And
Way before.
that's where that came. It's like Andre 3000 birthed all the shit that y'all give Kanye credit for in that vein.
And nigga, 808s is a hybrid of the Love Below and T-Pain.
Yeah.
That's all it is, which is fine. It's 808s is great. 808s is not the Love Below.
No.
It ain't even close. Like Say what you finna say, Lance, because I want to talk about this nigga's actual structure.
Oh no, I was just saying it's not close either. And if you want to talk about record sales, it ain't close. If you want to talk about impact and what I heard people doing after that, it's not close. If you want to talk about, in my opinion, just the music, just which one is better, there 808s and Heartbreaks is huge. Hey, y'all ain't on that bitch.
Nigga, they shouldn't even be mentioned. They shouldn't be mentioned together.
They don't get mentioned together for some reason. The Love Below is like an afterthought to people. I don't, but I feel that way about Outkast in general. I feel like a lot of conversations get brought up, and I'll be like, "Nigga, Outkast. Like, what are we like, nigga? Outkast. What are y'all talking about?"
It's that it's because they came in when South got something to say. They came in when it was West Coast and East Coast, and nobody was paying attention to Atlanta. And here we sit today, right? But just structurally, this nigga Dre is like a really complex lyricist, right? I be trying to find somebody to compare it to, and it's almost impossible. Like, he be rapping, but it's so conversational that it's like he could kind of say whatever he wants. And I don't mean like subject matter wise. I mean like, no, literally. He could have whatever conversation he wants with you in a fly rapper way, but it'd be so lax. I'm like, the fuck is this nigga doing this?
Yeah.
When he talks about the line where when he's talking about the church and him and the girl is fucking, it was like, even when he hits you with the rhyme, you don't see it coming. Yeah, we was fucking. And I was like, this nigga is the best, bro.
He's seamless, man.
When you hear Eminem on the Nas album, Eminem sound like a nigga that's consistently trying to prove to you that he could rap.
Yeah. This is a different conversation. It's a different conversation. Me and Manu was having this conversation. I had to appreciate that verse differently. Because when I first heard that verse, I was just irritated.
Which
because
one? Which
song,
one?
The EPMD.
Okay, yeah.
2 on
Right.
Nas album.
Right.
Because I liked the first EPMD song, and then I liked the remix because it was just like some chill fly shit, and you got EPMD on it, so it just makes it like a moment. Like, niggas ain't heard Eric Sermon and Paris rapping a long time, and then Nas is talking his shit, and then Eminem come on, and it just like changes everything. Like, we're back in business. We're back in conditions. It's like, nigga, we was having a good time.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know when there's like a bunch of women around and everybody just talking, we kicking it, then some nigga just come over being extra. You're like, man, my man, we was having, you just came over being extra. But they called him Eminem.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted on your song.
They called him over. They called the extra dude over.
Right. It's like, oh no, y'all gotta meet my y'all gotta meet my man. Yo, come here. So I can't blame him for that.
And they came over there with that little sideways on. What up, y'all?
I can't blame him because y'all called him over and y'all know how he is. So I have to assume that you wanted some extra shit at your party.
What Eminem be fucking up on? Nigga don't be jamming. Soon as you was in the groove. As soon as he brought his ass over there, he's not. Eminem, lack of respect comes from the fact he don't be jamming.
Well, it's a few things. Eminem, it comes from that. And then it comes from just a relatability from kind of what he be talking about to an extent. And then everybody became fake woke.
Yes, we would give that a pass if the nigga was jamming.
Hey man, but he ain't writing for the club anymore, man. He's just still trying to let you know. He's still trying to let you know he can rap.
He never was, Mike. That's the problem. Eminem don't have no. You can't name the rapper.
Now he don't have club hits like that.
That is highly respected. That don't have shit that's jamming. Listen, at the end of Nas talk all that Nazi shit he want. You go to a concert, I bet the fuck that nigga better play Uchi Wale Wale. I bet nigga they'll ride in that bitch. Cause
I'm almost for certain he won't play that shit.
Jamming, nigga. You know, he'd probably be mad to the motherfucker. Like, man, I do not want to do this song. He fuck around, might not do his verse. The DJ might play it, but somebody gonna play Uchi Wale Wale before this goddamn night is over with. I'm gonna have to Uchi Wale Wale.
I don't think they're gonna play it. They'll play Hate Me Now.
They gonna play Hate Me Now. They gonna play that Uchi Wale Wale.
Hey man, is R. Kelly in that one? Is he in Uchi Wale Wale? No, you're not in that one. All right,
Oh,
man.
you seen they was mad at Drake for that.
For the sample, helping that
Yeah.
nigga get money.
But then, OVO 40 came out and said something. And that's, this is my thing with R. Kelly. And this is, we might get canceled for this, but fuck it. See, my issue with how people are doing the R. Kelly shit is like this. See, what happened